In the fourth day of the month, today I entered the market with no bias. I was a little bit bullish just because if we if we take the 50% of this leg, we can see that overnight we reacted from the discount area of this leg and we went up. But when I entered the market, what I kind of was seeing was if we broke this 15-minute on NQ to tell me if the bias was bullish or not. If we ended up being below it and we rejected it, and sometimes I would be bearish, probably to these equal lows that are not that important because they're real together. But if we broke this 15 minute, I was kind of expecting this to be bullish. Also, if we broke this second 15 minute and this really clear 4 hour, because if we check this 4 hour, this is really bullish. We came down, we reacted to also this 4 hour, we came to discount of this leg, we inverse this fair value gap only at 10 a.m. That was kind of something I was waiting for to see if we were really bullish. We inversed this 4 hour, we inversed this 15 minute, and we also inversed this 15 minutes, so I was bullish till we ended up being here. But we had news that pumped us some high in the market that we didn't end up having any setup around here. The only thing I could have done was entered, but this wasn't really a good of a play. I will need to go to some type of 1 hour and go break even right when we ended up putting the high. But it wasn't really that interesting because we had news and it would easily take off broke. If it ended up being against my position, it would be a huge loss, not a huge loss, but a quick loss, which isn't that good. And yes was around here, which would make an SMT and the position could reverse. It wasn't really that good of a setup. It was decent. It was, I would call it an A setup, but it's one of those setups that can also go against us, and it's not that really good of a model. But it's a really decent setup. It's something that I could note for a follow-up day. Now, today I took one trade that ended up being a break-even on the 3 minutes. What I was waiting for was to see I could have entered this trade on the 1 minute. It's around here. I could enter this trade on the 1 minute, but I didn't want it because we were pumping. So if we're pumping, there's a high chance we can still be pumping, and there was this 2 minute that was holding a lot of orders around here. So what I was expecting was this manipulation leg to see if it broke it with some momentum and go down to around these relative equal lows. But that didn't happen. We had the manipulation leg, we had an high time frame SMT with this high on ES. We inversed the 1 minute, 2 minute, and 3 minute fair value gap. That was the one that I got in. Now we inversed with really good momentum, but I didn't enter around here because it would make my stop a little high. So what I ended up doing was I entered a little bit after, some type of confirmation, because we came a little high and I entered around here. So I entered with 2 contracts and my TP will be this equal lows, which will make this a really good trade. And then kinda obvious one. The problem is we broke we inverted the fair value gap with a lot of momentum, but we came around here where we should pump down because we had so much orders here. We were expecting this low to be broken with a lot of momentum. It was just supposed to dump. The way the market was putting this, we had ICMT with really good momentum. We had a lot of orders here. We were supposed to inverse this with really good momentum. So when we came around here and we start, if you go on, I was watching it on the 1 minute. We just started chopping. So my entry was here. When we came a little bit down, I just put my stop to break even, and it was really good. It was a good option because here I would have mechanically to go break even because either way, because we would make an intermediate term low and we would have swept it. So here I would need mechanically to go break even, and yeah, we will be stop break even. And the trade after I got stop break even was going down, and I thought, this could still work, but my break even method, that is not really my method, but the method that I use, I think here we really should dump, but this 2 minute held. So if we are not dumping here, I really need to go quickly to a break even, and the break even, as we can see, ended up saving us because I will have to close my position around here after closing above the inverse fair value gap. And it was it because we were already late in the day and we start chopping, as we can see. If you go in the 5 minute, it just looks like a washing machine going up and down. So decent day. Not the best because we don't have a lot of trades that we can make because we just pump higher. And when we pump higher or down, it doesn't matter. If we have something like this, like a staircase, we can try to find some trades around here or here. There's always something that we can try. But if we just go up as we did, like something like this, there's not really a lot of things that we can do. So yeah, it was a really good day. I held it. The psychology was good. This trade, when I look at it, it I didn't look at it as it wasn't really that good as it could be because we were really high. We don't want to really start selling so high without a lot of confirmation. We had some confirmation, so that's why I waited to inverse all the fair value gaps before taking the trade. And yeah, we just didn't went down. That's something that happens. We got a break even. It was a really good day, and see you tomorrow.